It was the 2.5 years that I was consistently uploading on my main channel and also my second channel, uploaded for every single week, and I didn't miss any weeks. And finally I took a second to realize that I was pressuring myself into performing in a certain way that people expected of me. And I didn't see the glimmer behind my eye when, editing, spending the hours editing more than you are performing. And I realized I was forcing myself back into a box that I was growing out of, and rightfully so. And I took that step back, and that was for my mental health. And later on we saw a top world-class gymnast taking a step back for their mental health. Watching Trevor Noah take a step back for his own lifestyle. He wants to, pursue other endeavors of his. A lot of people don't realize that my acting and hosting and creating ran parallel at the same time. I've been acting just as long as I've been creating, but what I created online, my digital content, had more of a magnifying glass on. I mean, I think there was such a weight and worth placed on those quantities, the number, that felt so much like my sense of self and my worth and what I was able to bring or achieve was so tied to my value, was so tied to societal success was the numbers, versus individual success was my mental health and my place of peace and discovering myself in my early 20s. So, I mean, creating from the age of 19 to 22 is already those years are such transitional moments in your own evolution too. So you're stepping into your own, you're unlearning what was taught in your childhood, because that might not have necessarily been your soul's terms and conditions that you needed to abide by the way your parents taught you. So you're teaching yourself all over again as a young adult, but I'm also doing all of that on camera too, and then expected to be a role model of sorts and be setting the pace for, younger kids watching me. So it felt like a lot of pressures all at once. Though I was at like my peak in terms of numbers, in terms of eyes, in terms of, partnerships, I needed me. I missed me. And I lost that version of me, and I missed her. So I decided to take that step back and take that step away. And I think part of the work is the rest. And I needed that rest. And I did it at first with the mentality of, I'm going to rest so I can get back to work. And that is the brown kid for sure. Took a seat back and I acknowledged my accomplishments. And I wasn't doing that. I was moving at 1,000 miles per minute, where I wasn't acknowledging, how many dreams had come true that I realized, or that I didn't realize would ever come true at all. And I wasn't celebrating myself. I was just being so hard on myself. I had a really tough inner dialogue for a while, and I couldn't, put on a face anymore and be that for other people if I couldn't even be that for myself. And how hypocritical